strong, well woman. So you go. Very briefly, yes, I am a media person in New York City. I've worked with so many from Hot 97, MS Communications, Sirius XM, journalist for Double XL magazine, which is the #1 hip hop magazine in the world, next to Complex magazine if you guys read the blogs. I'm also a mother. My beautiful daughter, Caress, 17 years old, single mom, single parent. I just want to say this, listening to this program, you all touched on some things, depression being one, domestic violence. I survived all of that. I was raised in a very abusive home. You touched on that as well. Thank you so much. And I don't even know, yes, I do know, it's the power of God that has me standing here today to tell my testimony to everyone in this room. Okay, I was beaten, sexually molested as a child. Kicked out of my home, and still I persevered. I put myself through college. I went to a all-black university in Louisiana, Grambling State University. I went on to finish school at SUNY Empire State College in New York, and I put myself through graduate school. As a single mother, I didn't have a job. I don't know how I did it. But 3 years struggling, I took my daughter to class with me sometimes because I was determined to make it. Okay, and graduated with a 3.3 GPA. So when I hear people complain about, oh, this is this, and I'm sick of my job, and listen, there's no excuses in life. You want something bad enough, get up and make it happen. Because I came from nothing. I'm still, let me say humble, I'm still working to get to where I want. I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I was. Okay, and as far as the domestic violence, surviving that, when you come from a home where you were raised and conditioned to accept and tolerate abuse, where your self-esteem is shattered at a young age, you grow up to accept that in your adult relationships, whether they're friendships, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, or whatever. People will look at you as a doormat, feel they can walk all over you, use you. And the crazy thing is, people, when you're a special child of God, people can see it in you before you can. They can see it a mile away and they'll try to rob you because they know you can't see it yet. But the day that you do figure it out, you kick all of them to the curb and say, listen, my God will be my shield and my armor. I don't need nobody to talk or do anything for me. I don't need validation. What's his name? Yes, as he touched upon, he spoke upon it. We seek validation from people. People don't mean nothing. You seek validation from God. You live for Him. He wants you to do right by Him. You don't need no one's validation. You don't have to buy the best clothes and dress this way and be a certain way. Do you. You understand? Do you. And I have that in my life. I live for me and my child. I practice being good to people. I'm not perfect. I sin every day. I stay humble, but I remember I can do everything through God, and I don't need to seek validation. I'm not on social media, begging for likes or whatever. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, goodbye. Okay? So I had to come into realization of who I am, and it took years of deprogramming the condition to accept abuse from all types of people. Okay, so as a woman, a well woman, I'm not 100% there, but God got me through the worst part. And my job today is to keep sharing my blessings, to keep inspiring, and pay it forward. Because there's no point in if God is teaching you and stretching you and teaching you things, you're not to keep it to yourself. You're to share it with others, especially those that are struggling and are broken. Okay, so again, I just want to say thank you all so much. Pray for my travels back to New York. I was going to go to Paris a few days ago, but I heard Trump was there, and I got a little apprehensive. You know, the terrorism has been going on, so I said, you know what, let me stay here in London. I got an event to do today and some other things on Sunday. And, you know, I'm glad I stayed. I'll come back to Paris when I feel a little bit better. And yeah. So, again, just to my ladies in the room, you all are well women, wherever you are in your life. I don't have a husband. I was married and he was not very nice to me, and that's one of the reasons, you know, ladies, you gotta understand your self-worth. Okay? The right man is not going to have you questioning yourself, accepting abuse, tolerating any type of verbal, emotional, or physical abuse is unacceptable. And you better know who you are in life, because you can stand alone and be happy with the love of Christ, and God will make your man and he'll send it to you. So I'm waiting for mine. I'm not looking for him. I'm working and building and strengthening myself, my finances, my credits, my stability, and when God feels he's ready, God will send him on in. Okay? That's what a well woman is. She works on herself. She doesn't seek validation from nobody, and she keeps God first in everything she does. Okay? So amen. God bless y'all. Let's take pictures.